We're live.
What up? Let's get weird. It's your boy, Tommy G. My microphone's far away from my face. Here with the Friday edition, conference tournament preview edition of the Stay Cashin show. It's mayhem already. March has arrived yesterday. We're going to get into all that. Let's start with introducing the guys first. Evan Hand, how you doing today?
I'm doing well. The Bruins actually won a game last night. How about that?
They did. They didn't go to overtime, though.
No.
We're 0-1 on our plus 360 overtime bets.
But we
Actually, we're 1-1. We're 1-1. We bet it last time.
We did get a $10 dono from Dan Cronin. Let's go, Tommy G. Where are the haters now?
Yeah, where are the haters now? We're going to get to that in a second. Bill Rupp, how you doing today? What's that shirt?
It's a minor league baseball team.
The Convicts.
Illinois Iowa League Convicts.
Minor league baseball shirts are the best.
Yeah, listen, I'm not too happy. Evan's probably crying more than me. TikTok.
It's not going to happen.
No, it's going to happen, Evan.
No.
Listen,
It's
I'll tell you
50-0.
something. I've been following politics like moderately heavy the last few years. And I'm very involved with the town, my own town and everything. I've never seen something get voted 50
to nothing. You're fucked. You're gone.
in Congress.
Right
And
dance is gone, or your
this
TikTok's
was
gone.
after TikTok sent out messages
A threat.
to 170 million people to put in your zip code and it'll go right to your fucking congressman and you can call, and they got bombarded with calls. Not one person said, you know what, they may be right, I'm going to do it for my people. 50. Now they fast-tracked the next vote to next week. So do you think everybody who just voted 50-0 is going to be like in 5 minutes, they're going to be like, yeah, you know what, right, I'm going to change my mind. No!
It's not up to them, though.
No, it is.
It's up
They
to
banned
them.
Up to the
banned it in the
higher-ups. The higher-ups.
They banned it
above
in the
them.
United States.
Yeah,
No,
but
it's
it's the same-
50-0, Evan.
Congress
This
voted.
wasn't a split vote where you got a few guys to swear. It was 50-0.
Yeah, no,
This is the first united front the United States Congress and Senate have had on any topic in the history of America.
Yeah,
They don't even have united fronts on helping veterans. Like,
it's very rare that something. I could see if it was like 30-20.
yeah. You're gonna get.
Bill,
That's what it was.
That would have a shot.
Well, that's what it was, Bill. Last time they tried to do this, it wasn't this
When
crazy.
Trump tried to get rid of it.
Yeah.
In 2020. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it 50-0. Now the House votes next week, and I don't know, man. And then they're
And
gonna.
you know what's gonna happen?
They're gonna have 5 months to sell the company.
The whole world is about to realize what it's like to lose your social media, because everyone was just like, yeah, Tommy cries about losing his Twitter. Watch all these people with 1 million followers, or Evan Hand dropping 1 million views a video.
110,000 on my personal.
Watch.
If it does happen, I will be in a box down by the river.
Right. But now imagine me. Like, you guys are posting nonsense. I was trying to save the world.
That's what's calm down. Save the world.
I was
Well, you know
uncovering
what?
sex trafficking.
You're going after Lady Gaga and fucking.
That's how you save the world.
Listen, Dom Lucre is doing a great job. In your
Oh, doing a
footsteps.
great job just recycling fucking shit. Dude, it's so funny, though, because I see it and I laugh now. Even though I feel it, I laugh because all those same people that are about to get banned should have been supporting the people who fucking got banned last time, and they'd be supporting them on other platforms. But guess what? 99% of the people who are good at TikTok, Bill, what do they do on every other platform?
Suck.
Absolutely nothing. They've mastered the
hard.
TikTok algorithm.
It's hard to be good.
You're
at
going to see...
multiple
Yeah, no,
cross-
because it's a different style.
unless you're a
on
naked,
TikTok.
the only thing that's universal are titties.
Titties. Well, that's the funny thing. I used to
Titties
post...
does well across any social media platform. The double D's rule it.
Do you remember the meme? Brackets, you might have saw this meme where it was, you just lost your Instagram account. Boom, you're not a model anymore. Right? Like these wannabe models out there that have like 1 million followers. Once TikTok shuts down, they're gone. They're never going to be relevant anywhere else again, because it's hard as fuck to build on Instagram and Twitter, right, E?
So hard.
The thing we love about TikTok is that you don't need a follower and you can go viral.
You can have
Right?
5 followers and have.
I had my
video
second
go viral.
video I ever did got 1.1 million views, and I had 100 followers. Next day I woke up with 2,000. Right? Like, that's how Twitter, No. It's going to take you years
To get to 10,000.
to get to 10,000.
Yeah.
I'm at 40,000 and I was fucking like running Twitter for 3 months. Like, it's hard, dude. These people are in for a rude awakening. Joey Rackets, how do you feel about the Twitter ban? And then we'll get to sports.
No,
TikTok.
I don't have a TikTok. So
TikTok, man. Yeah.
No, okay. I use Instagram Reels. I'm an American.
I'm American. I'm American. I use Reels. I use Zuckerberg.
Every time I look at Reels, I just see people dying. Literally just people fucking dying.
Oh, Twitter and Instagram is just death. That's all it is. It's just hate and death.
Twitter's
that's all that's there.
Yeah, and
Twitter's become a cesspool. It's just once Musk started verifying everyone, and now you got the whole right wing with fucking 3,000 followers and 3,000 following, and everyone's got a fucking check mark. You can't tell who's real. You can't tell who's fake. And then once he started paying people for their tweets, at least on TikTok, you have to create original content, right, Evan?
Yeah.
So like what you're doing a good job because you're creating. Dom Lucre is just like, oh, this guy posted about Obama. I'm going to post the same thing with 1 million followers. Bam, there's $500.
On TikTok,
Bam, there's $300.
On TikTok, if you post the same thing that somebody else has posted
give you any
before,
money.
They won't give you money.
They won't give you money, but TikTok,
not only
Twitter
money,
is.
they won't push you. You will get
You won't get views. You won't get money. Twitter, all you need to do is have a big following right now and just repost what everyone else is posting, and you make $300, $300, $300. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy over there. Dude, every time you see a Dom Lucre or one of those videos or Matt Waltz or any of these guys, any of those posts, and then we'll get off this. On Twitter, with 1 million views, that's $100 per million minimum. That's $100 per million that they're making, okay? Minimum. So every time you see another Obama dick, another Obama, $200 that you're handing to this kid for doing nothing.
So
all right, let's get to sports.
We have 6 months to make money on TikTok. I'll be over this weekend. We'll play some games. Guys, we want your money. Tommy and I
want your money. We want your money.
I want your tips. I want your money. Right. I want everything. Send it to me right fucking now.
Right. I'm not asking for tips right now because I got my fucking dick handed to me last night in my worst fucking college day of the year. I got smacked yesterday. There was a bunch of bad beats in there. We lost Tarleton, which we shouldn't have lost. Oregon fucking was a 1-point game with 30 seconds left. Washington State, I don't know what the fuck happened. Southern Miss plus 11.5 to just quit. It was bad. It was bad. I literally got smacked. But that's good because we're still up for March right now, even though you look in the chat and throw the promo up down there, Evan. There's a lot of people right now, Rackets.
The never-ending promo.
Yeah, never-ending promo.
This is the promo that just don't end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friends.
So the promo right now, a lot of people, Bill, paying $180 that were gone a year and a half. All of a sudden, they're back with fake names in the fucking chat. We start losing the bet this morning, 20-4, High Point's down. And you would have thought I'd down 700 units for the year. I mean, it's insane.
I'm happy.
Yeah. So, guys, I kicked a couple people out, put a couple people on timeout. Once we did that, boom, High Point wins like
Bill will tell you to stick a dick in your ass.
Yeah. So, we got the bad day out of the system, brushed it off, kicked some fucking trolls out, and now we're back. So, March is back. One bad day, guys. One bad day. We won fucking 40 units on Saturday. One bad day. That's all it was. One bad day. We're all right. We're all right. We're going to get out of today. Starting off great today. Let's go. We're going to get
one kid's like, reverse sweep yesterday and down 20-4 today. How can you not be frustrated? It's like, bro, we've been here for 5 years, not 2 days. What are you talking about?
Dude, look at the banner that I post with
it's
the promo.
2 days.
I haven't had a losing month in fucking 2 years.
It's a day and an hour. Relax.
It's a day, bro. We had a bad fucking
Sorry,
day.
guys, I got you. If you want college, I got you. If you Holland goal scored last time, OKC money line, and then Houston and UConn.
All right, this ain't about you. So, Rackets.
Guys, I'm making it about me.
In the words of Miley Cyrus, this song ain't about you. The Rackets, the funniest part of all of it is I know the burners. I know who they are. They're signing up from the site. I know who you are.
Yeah, WAP gives the emails. You can see.
I know who you are. Everyone's like, call them out. I'm like, I'm not gonna call them out. I'm not gonna expose people's shit. Just know I know.
And then some other ones are like, yeah, how's that working out how's the fake Tommy train working out? I'm like, is this you from 3 hours ago? You fucking idiot.
So all right, we're back. We're a bad day. We're a bad day. We're good.
Get him, Dan. Get him.
Listen, the laws of regression. We should be good today. We're going to have Howie coming on shortly. We're going to do a big college basketball session, talk about some futures. We'll have our lead college basketball handicapper, Bill Rupp, who's going to give his college basketball bets before I put them out.
Well, I was right again last night. Beat you again.
No, Bill. It's the
on
show.
And on, my friend.
Bill, you
This
don't
is
get
the song that does it.
you don't get to just choose when it was a bet. It's on the show when we declare it a head-to-head.
My bet was Warriors. And
okay, well, I mean, listen, we'll see. Well, you're going to go first today for college basketball. You're going to go first.
Today, I don't like anything in it.
It will by 3 o'clock, though.
No, I won't.
UConn, Florida.
I already looked for today. There's
All right.
nothing I like.
I guarantee you find one by 3.
I don't.
What do we got on headlines?
Jake Paul and Mike Tyson will be fighting in July or June.
Yeah. What do you think, guys?
I think it's the greatest thing in the world.
I do too. I think it's awesome.
Everyone's like, oh, Mike Tyson's trying to get a bag. Like, bro, he owns a cannabis farm. He doesn't need a bag.
And even if he was, who gives a shit?
Even if he was, that's fine. He's fucking the greatest fighter of my life.
Meanwhile, if everyone's complaining that Mike Tyson's trying to go, the whole world's trying to fight Jake Paul right now.
Yeah, no
Every
shit,
UFC fighter, McGregor challenged him. Fucking everyone in the world is trying to fight Jake Paul because, especially on Netflix, Bill, at the Dallas Cowboys Stadium. I mean, that's a can't miss because no one even needs to buy it. We already have fucking Netflix. So everyone's going to watch. You're going to watch it. I'm going to fucking watch it. I don't care if Tyson goes out there, rolls over, and plays dead. Good for him. Get his bag. The dude's brain damaged and fucking entertained us all for 15 years of our childhood. Let him get all the bags he wants because he's going to blow it in 3 weeks. Probably needs another one.
Yeah, but it's everyone's like they're like, oh, Tyson's broke. He's got a business. It's not like he's just grabbing. Even if he was, who cares?
Yeah.
Fucking great, dude.
Yeah. Easy said, better be a good day. Or what?
I'm taking Tommy. I looked ahead. There's no money lines yet, but I am taking Houston and Duke tomorrow. They will be part of my big, huge parlay that I'm doing tomorrow.
Yeah. By the way, guys, just so you
all over Houston. Let's go.
This is the toughest week. Well, we're ending it now. It ends basically today. Become the toughest week to kind of bet on college basketball because you don't know the motivation of a lot of teams. A lot of teams have mailed it in. Bill, we saw yesterday Pepperdine up 39-2, right? And that Bill, hi. Bill, show. Hi.
I'm listening to you.
Remember Pepperdine was up 39-2?
You cut me off when I was saying Houston and Duke.
I know, because
you asked me for a bet.
You said them.
Bet, and then you're.
I go, Bill. Here's what just happened, and I let him.
You didn't put enough, you didn't like it. I don't know.
I don't like any of it.
Go against me then.
No, I didn't say what I'm doing yet. I'm
How'd
just
that
giving.
work out the last 2 times?
Yeah, a 2-1 versus you, bitch.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, turn that on your Rackets. See that? I made it look like you were defending me.
It's all Rackets and I whoop.
Bill don't know because he doesn't listen. He doesn't even know you weren't defending me there. He thought you were defending me.
Wait till Rackets and I whoop you this year in baseball.
And beat the streak where we fucking just smack you every year.
Didn't smack me.
Yeah. Which listen, me and Hoffman are unstoppable. We've never lost.
We're
like fucking Roman Reigns beat the streak.
Yeah.
So yeah, one thing I was gonna say based off Bill's Houston UConn thing. This is a little bit tough. You're getting to the last game or two of the regular season.
You didn't even listen to me. It's Houston Duke. You didn't even listen.
Whatever you're saying. I don't care. I'm not telling your fucking bets.
You're not listening. You're not listening.
I'm not betting your bets.
Well, maybe you should. You had a real shitty morning. Maybe you should have. Not my fault.
Bill's about to get the silence roll.
So one thing you gotta watch out for. The reason I mentioned Bill and said Pepperdine, and then he went and turned this way. So these teams all of a sudden just turn it on. Some of these teams have already shut down the regular season and don't even care. Like because there's 2 games left, they're focused on conference tournaments. They're limiting players' minutes. They're trying new things for the teams they plan on playing in the first round of their big conference tournaments. So the conference, and then you have the small school conference tournaments, which have been going on, the Big South, the ASUN, a lot of these schools that you don't really follow the teams as closely. So you need a game or two sometimes in these small tournaments to see what's going on. We saw it yesterday. Howie's going to come on here in a minute, talk about some school history. with these guys, teams like Winthrop, some of these other teams that tend to really do well in these small tournaments, like we saw yesterday, Bill, with Pepperdine, who was not even that good this year. 39-2, they come out the gate, right? Like, that's not even a real score. 39-2. It was 59-8 at the half. You know, like some of these teams and Pepperdine's been in the tournament before. They've gone deep into their own tournament before. So some of these teams, the names usually tend to show up this time of year. So any other headlines? I want to get to the bets. Do we have anything important? Any bullshit? We can just move to next week.
It's all bullshit.
All right, let's bring Howie.
All right. All right.
So what we do have right now, we'll start with some conference tournaments. Like we said, guys, 2 months for $180. And those of you who want to come in just to troll because you're just angry, miserable people, bring it, dude. Come on. Spend the 180. Come in for the next 2 months, and we'll just kick you out, and we'll take your $180. So appreciate that. But we got Indiana State, who we have a first. So this morning on the bets, High Point first half game, they went down 20-4, and then they ended up coming back and winning by 18. Just got a little late jump on that. We lost that one, but we hit High Point live, gave that out for free on Twitter, -110. We have High Point Indiana first half game. Indiana's up 10. If you guys want to hedge that right now, feel free. And then we hit High Point -10.5. They won by 15. So we're looking to start 3-1 on the day today. We got Indiana State -11 active right now. They're up 9. The line's 12.5. If you see a 10.5, if Missouri State hits a bucket, I'm fine with that. Indiana State, you could hit that live. I have nothing on North Carolina A&T William Mary, and me and Howie are both on Winthrop at 2, probably 40. It's probably going to start a little bit late because of the High Point game ending a little bit late. So live bets there. You could hit Indiana State -11.5 if it comes to you, and you could hit Winthrop -106, +2, +1, whatever book you're at. Wanted to go through some futures. Howie's coming on. Ready?
Yeah, I'm waiting for him to come in.
Okay.
Real fast. Did you see about the Temple UAB game that you bet yesterday?
I love UAB, man.
Did you see that there was irregular gambling on it, and it's being
the committee red flagged that game. So I don't know what happens with that now.
The bet's
so
clear.
like, do they just void all the bets and take it back?
No, the bets are fine, but
it's good. We don't give a shit because we had it tied to a loser. So
it went from a 2-point to an 8-point.
Yeah, that line moved crazy.
It said 1.5 to 7.5.
And now they're going to investigate the players and everything.
Dude, there's a report from the kid from who played at Alabama and Missouri that was on a podcast, which we'll talk about next week when we have some more dead time. Where he came out and said that Alabama's been rigging games. The whole SEC's been rigging games. He got offered $300,000 by a bookie to go rig a game when he was playing at Missouri. Like, there's a lot of shit going on. Yesterday was very weird because there was a lot of strange line movements. Like Rackets, if you look at some of these that have been like, wow, yesterday was a weird fucking day. You saw a lot of teams like Pepperdine, Bill. We saw that. They went 39-2. Rackets, they opened at 10.5. They closed at 8.5 with 97% of the money on Pepperdine. The line went down 2 points. That 97% of the money, and they were up 37 in the first 10 minutes. That happened in like 4 different games.
That was the game that was 38-2.
Yeah, dude, and the line dropped.
Tommy,
late money came in. Like, you're looking at some of these, like, what the fuck?
You said Alabama, right?
Yeah.
So Alabama, remember last year, Alabama's baseball coach got fired.
Yeah.
Because
that's right, actually. Yeah. And we know Saban. I know.
On fixing the games and shit and with the pitcher.
Yeah.
So that whole Alabama fucking university is it.
And I know a kid who fucking was a bag boy for Saban, who actually used to go drop the money off to the players. So I know Saban's doing shady shit. I know someone who's friends with him.
That whole university is cheating.
That's why Saban just quit. He's like, I'm out of here.
See you later, guys.
Well, no, because Rackets, it makes sense because now these kids are getting NIL money,
100%,
and they're not as easy to turn now.
You can't swoon them.
Yeah. $5,000 to a guy making $10 million now, and NIL money is nothing.
Where's Howie?
I texted him. He said he was coming, and he just hasn't come on yet.
I'm gonna call him while we're on air. We probably can't figure out the fucking.
He's here. Is he there?
Is he
He
there? All right,
just
I was
came
gonna say. It was a bunch of games like that yesterday that were a little bit weird, but looking like we're back on track today. But again, these small schools, you usually like to give them a day or two. Howie Dewey, how you doing? Oh, look at him. He's serious. He's very serious. Look at him, Bill.
Tommy, they said last night the UAB Temple was out rebounded 41-19, the worst margin since Temple was out-rebounded 24 against Cincinnati in 2019. So they're saying the whole team was in on this.
Yeah. I mean, listen, it probably was. I mean, we were on the right side of that one, but I mean, this
How
UAB
hard would it
team
be
is
to
very
get a
good.
team of 12 college basketball kids on the wrong?
You don't need it. You don't need a team. Here's the thing.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how hard would that?
You don't even need a team. You do.
You need two.
Yeah, you need two guys, dude. These teams have one big and four guards.
Look at
You
how
need the center. You need the center to not care.
Howie's like,
Howie's out of his mind.
he's pissed.
Yeah, you just need the center if you want to blow the rebounding, unless you're FAU who rebounds with their guards. So, right now, a little update: Indiana up 7, William Mary up 2. Howie Dewey, can you hear us? Are you with us? Don't worry, Howie. It's not a big show or anything. Don't worry about it.
I think he's just frozen.
All right, let me give you some futures. Let me give you some.
He's there. There he is.
Howie, can you hear us? Nah. Evan, you might have to call him. Right. So let me give you some futures here. Bill, let's go through some conference tournament futures. I'm giving out a bunch. We destroy futures. I will give you one right now
that's
that
what
you
your ex said too.
What's up?
So that's what your ex said too.
That I what?
Destroy futures.
It's what the chat said this morning too. After the bets yesterday. The Florida Atlantic plus 165 to win the AAC. I'm just looking at FanDuel right now. I'm going to give the plays out to the subs plus more than what you're getting here. But you can parlay futures, Bill. You can parlay these conference futures. We made a lot off this in the last couple of years, me and Hoffman. So you got Florida Atlantic plus 165 to win that conference. I think that's fantastic money right there. Howie Dewey, can you hear us?
I mean, I don't.
Yeah, man, does this sound any better? Better? Can you tell the difference?
I mean,
it looks cooler.
Yeah, it looked cool.
I got some new technology kicking here.
Yeah, we can tell it's doing great.
Are you on your phone?
Only took you 18 minutes to get on.
Are you on a microphone on your phone?
I can't tell if that works better. You got to put it in your mouth. Put it in your mouth and let's see.
Oh, testing.
No, it's working, Howie. It's working. It's working.
I don't think the mic is.
No, it's work. Mike, Howie, you sound great. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
I've got a great parlay with that FAU.
Bill's taking my bet already. Rackets, it took a minute.
Hold on.
It took a minute. Literally the first play.
First of all, I've already given out my college basketball weekend bets. So I'm taking FAU and I'm parlaying it with Vermont to win the American East. And that comes out to plus 263.
Rackets.
It only took till 2:33. It only took till 2:33. You said 3 o'clock.
Guys, Tommy puts out bets. Bill Rupp makes them better. Would you rather a 165 or a 263 with an amazing Vermont team?
I'd rather have a minus 257.
I'd rather need one team to win. But,
no, I'll be honest. I don't agree with Rupp most of the time in college hoops, but he's right, man. No, University of Vermont. I mean,
they're gonna win that conference.
Hey,
270 is way too low.
University of Vermont is going to win that conference.
270, Howie. That should be 670.
Because the championship game is Saturday at noon. It'll be at Vermont, and that's the way it always is.
I am going to skull. I'm not even giving all these out because I'm just looking at them now. I looked at them last night, and some of these moved in our favor. Dude,
a lot of them.
We're gonna have a lot of plus 5,000s on these conference tournaments. I'm gonna be putting these out. Let's go through a couple, Dewey. Talk to me about the Big East. We got UConn minus 150 again. This is probably minus 130 somewhere. I'm just looking at this to win the Big East tournament. Creighton's live, obviously. Villanova's been playing well. I don't think they could bang with Kentucky. Marquette's been without Kolek. I don't know if he's going to be back or what's going on with him, but I mean, minus 150 for Connecticut seems pretty good here. Creighton would be the one I'm worried about.
I think you're gonna see some really weird shit in that tournament starting next Wednesday. And I'll tell you right now, if I wouldn't want to play St. John's. I'm just saying that.
They're getting hot at the right time.
I don't care if you're Creighton. I don't care who you are. You don't want, because they're playing better than they have all year long. And this is at the Garden, man. So you got basically two home teams there. You got UConn, you got St. John's. Those are two home teams.
Villanova travels well to the Garden. They travel well to the Garden. Yeah.
Yes.
But I'm with you. I'm with you.
Seton Hall, who also has been playing very well.
Yeah, I'm not worried about them. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. But I like the Johnnies. Because you could literally go put a max bet. You go throw 5 units on the fucking Connecticut or 2 units on Connecticut, whatever, and go throw a quarter of a unit on St. John's as a hedge. So you don't have to take one when you take the conference tournament. If you're taking one of the chalkier teams that are plus 200 to minus 200 at the top, you could go hedge with 2 teams at the bottom. You can go take the Johnnies and Seton Hall and Villanova for a quarter of a unit. So that's the way we'll be playing it. Give me another. Are you looking at it right now? We got.
Yeah, I've been up for 2 days looking at this shit, man.
Yeah, we got the. Me and Howie are getting ready to do the bracket Bible. That'll be coming out. Those of you who sign up, you're going to get the bets in the package that we have, the $180 for the next 2 months, full first month of baseball and all of March Madness in that. So sign up for that now. ACC tournament, Dewey. I know you're on Clemson. I'm on Clemson. We still like Clemson here?
Yeah, I mean, I do like them. We'll see what happens. If North Carolina takes care of business Saturday, which I think they will, I think that puts them in the driver's seat as far as, odds on favorite to win that tourney.
Yeah.
With that being said, I like Clemson.
Yeah, I like them too. Me and you are probably going to have a North Carolina plus 190 and a Clemson plus 850. I mean, we both hate Duke. We hate Virginia. There's some,
Virginia's not good.
There's a couple teams down there that could make some noise in this tournament. I wouldn't be surprised to see a Virginia Tech or a Pittsburgh, make a for a couple rounds. I don't know if they have enough to get to the wire, but there's some live. But I think it's Clemson, North Carolina, plus 200 and plus 850 that are good spots there. I was telling them before you got on, Howie, you guys, I think Florida Atlantic is a Final Four team. So to get them plus 165 in a tournament, granted, it's a great conference. That conference is nasty, bro. That conference
is much better than it was last year.
I'm going to tell you this right now, guys. Florida Atlantic right now, if they win that conference, that will be the second or third best conference win in the country, right? Howie, Memphis, SMU, South Florida, North Texas, UA-fucking-B, who I love, who's like a great road team even, Charlotte. Tulane's not even terrible, and they're like 8th or 9th. That conference is better than I would take UAB, who's plus 2,400 to win the AAC, straight up against Wisconsin on a neutral court right now. Right? Yeah. And then Wisconsin, my boy How to Pros Do It said it yesterday. Wisconsin may be a 7 seed.
There's 6 teams in that league better than Wisconsin.
Yeah. Like this, if you took the top 6 teams in this league, put them in the Big Ten, you'd probably see 2 AAC teams in the finals.
Yeah.
The Big Ten. That's like Purdue will get knocked off by someone early, and then you'll see that. But
they're very similar to the Mountain West.
Who do you like here? Do you bet? I'm obviously FAU, but you like anything in this conference?
I like FAU. I like North Texas just because they play defense, man. They can beat anyone on any given night.
Yeah. The whole conference is good. I hope they get. How many teams do you think they get in to the dance? Gotta get 4 or 5. They gotta get 4.
Should. They'll probably get 2
Memphis has to. If Memphis goes deep, they got to be in now after the win the other day, right?
I would agree.
FAU's definitely in, right?
Yes.
South Florida's definitely in.
Have to be.
You're at 3 right there. Now you got UAB, North Texas, SMU, and Charlotte. One of those has got to get in.
Well, yeah, UAB. I mean, but they're gonna. This fucking committee, it's gonna depend.
They're gonna kill each other.
They're gonna be like, we gotta let Michigan State in. Its time is up.
Yeah.
Suck.
Yeah.
AACC is gonna get 2 teams that shouldn't get in.
Yeah. Big Ten's gonna get 2 teams that shouldn't get in.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. The Big 12. Don't get me wrong, it's a good conference. But I think the Big 12 is going to have more teams go out more quicker than any other conference when this tournament starts.
They are erratic. That's the problem with the Big 12. You never know who to find, and they're so home court reliant. Teams like Iowa State and these guys, they're so reliant on that.
Same way. SEC
so home court reliant that they're going to struggle on these neutral sites. Anything else you looking here on the futures? I have 3 others I'm not putting out right now, and I got a parlay. I'll give 1 more out here.
Look. There's a couple teams right now that aren't even in major conferences that could get to the Final Four. It's going to be it's going to be a total seedings tournament. If you're at Boise State, it's going to depend on where you get placed. or a San Diego State. Those guys.
Well, we don't even need to go into that. Don't even know. I'm just talking about the conference tournaments winners. The conference tournament.
Conference tournament. Yeah, I'll give you one right now. Listen, and I could be wrong, but they play tonight. The Big South Championship or the Big South
quarterfinals. I think they call it the championship. That's so stupid that they put the championship.
The quarterfinals. We got to see some of these teams. I've been watching this one team all year, and it's another bipolar team. But look. It's at 8:00 tonight. You got Presbyterian, the hose, the blue hose.
You love the blue hose.
They're plus 6.5.
Howie bets the blue hose. Do you just bet them because they're the blue hose?
I've been watching them. No, they didn't cream me because they were the blue hose. But I've watched this fucking team, and I think there's no doubt they beat Gardner-Webb. I think they take care of business, beat Gardner-Webb tonight, and they're getting 6.5. That's a money line deal I like.
I'm on that. So I'll give you another conference tournament future here, Howie. Howie went, did you see that? Howie went from, we were talking conference tournament futures. Howie went from Final Four futures to games tonight and skipped
this is
over conference tournament futures both times. That was impressive.
You can bet them to win the conference championship.
Hell yeah. Howie, Gonzaga's clicking at the right time right now. This team has not been good all year. You're getting them at like minus 130 at one book right now.
Already
2 weeks ago.
What's up, Bill? What bet are you copying now?
Already put it out before you said it.
Because the other night I told you Gonzaga's about to make a run.
Rackets. No. It's already out. It's already out.
Well, that conference has to take 2. So
you got to hurry up, by the way, Howie. When you tell Bill something that you like, he just goes and puts it out real quick. So
I'm done. My bets are in.
He went from no NCAA bets to 3.
None. Yeah, all of a sudden.
I'm on that one too. 2 for tomorrow.
I'm on that one too.
2 for tomorrow.
Just don't bet him more than once.
Give him the finger wag, Bill. Tell him no.
Houston and Duke.
Yeah, wait, don't bet him more than once. Can't bet him more than once. It's breaking the rules.
God forbid don't bet at minus 276.
Yeah. All right, well, that's a long time ago, Bill.
Because then you might make 40% and put it in your pocket.
Yeah, I won it. You can't make fun of him if he won. That's the bottom line. Can't make fun if it wins. You're the one who says that to everyone. Doesn't matter as long as it wins, right? You're Mr. Results oriented, no process whatsoever. Always result oriented. No, that one, Bill.
He's very fluid. It changes.
Yeah, he's fluid.
Yeah, I told you, it's fluid.
Fluid. He's fluid. All right, Howie, give me some other games tonight that you're looking at. This is your he's gender fluid, that's for sure. This is your Howie loves these small school first couple.
2024, you gotta be.
Yeah.
Dude, tonight is just amazing, man. I mean, there's some games. I think, and I'm looking at all these games, and the one thing that I noticed, 75% of the teams I like are underdogs.
There is a lot. The dogs should bark today.
I fucking got let's see the score now. I loaded up on Missouri State against Indiana State. I'm getting like 20, 21.
You hit them live?
Yeah, I hit them live. I had High Point when they were down 12. I took them money line.
Oh yeah, I put it out on Twitter. Actually, I gotta go tell Twitter that I won them a bet.
And
they won't tell me thank you. I got to go tell them.
I had Radford in 3 parlays minus 15.5 or plus 15.5 plus 17.5 plus 18.5. So look, I'm just basing everything off of a lot of these dogs. Winthrop playing right now. I got Winthrop.
I jumped on. I was actually on Longwood initially. I jumped on you with Winthrop. I
Belmont.
like Winthrop.
Actually Belmont's minus 1.5, but I took them to the positive. I just think the bottom line, I'm looking at all these. You're going to see a lot of close games.
Mm-hmm. So the first round of the tournament, I've noticed a little bit of a trend, Dewey. In the first round of these tournaments, the 10-point plus favorites, I even went back to last year. A lot of them have been coming through and just thumping. That's why I actually laid it with High Point and Indiana State today. Once you get to the second round of these tournaments, second day, or you have these lines that are like 6, 7, 8, you're seeing a lot of these underdogs win outright. This is not a time to be laying chalk when you see those 5, 6 point spreads. Take the points.
Yeah, because look, you got to remember it's tournament time. We with this COVID shit, most of these seniors are 23, 24. This is it.
That's true.
Fucking old crusty bass. You saw the guy from Wisconsin last night. It was like 32, and his parents were crying because he kissed the floor. He finally is getting a college degree after 9 fucking years.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, no, that's what we're getting. We're getting all these 23, 20. So these games, overall, you're going to see just more intensity, because I don't care if you're the 7th or 8th seed in these tournaments, you got a chance to go to the dance.
Yep. Well,
You know?
you got a big one here in the MVC. Like, you never see Belmont, Northern Iowa in the quarters, right? This is a finals matchup usually. Both these teams 20-12, 18-13, 12-8 in the conference. Both these teams have made runs in March Madness, not just made March Madness. Have actually made it to like second weekends or through the first game as a 14 seed. These kids are going to be playing like their fucking life depends on it today, because one of them's out and one of them's live. So, Howie, talk to me here on this one. I'm a little bit torn right now, but it starts at 3:30. Both coming in, by the way, I should say. Both coming in.
You're talking about that game. I'm looking at the same conference, fucking Evansville, Drake. No, that conference, you're going to, it's just going to be, that game's going to be intense. Yeah. Belmont, Northern Iowa. That's, which game are you talking about?
Belmont, Northern Iowa.
Yeah, that game is going to be nuts. You got a 20-12 team against the 18. These teams have played, they've played well out of conference.
Mm-hmm. They're both hot. I mean, you're looking at fucking Belmont's won 8 of their last 9. And I know Northern Iowa's coming in, I think, winning 5 of their last 6. So how does this go?
Games in St. Louis, Missouri. I like Belmont. I've watched them a few times this year. They're big. They rebound. They don't turn the ball over. I say that. It's like looking in the mirror. Northern Iowa plays the same way.
Yeah.
These teams are just about evenly matched. I like Belmont. I think they may have played a little bit stronger out of schedule, but I like Belmont in this game. But I think it's going to be close.
Yeah, I'm going to be hitting this live. So what I'm going to do in this game is I'm going to lay off it right now, because of what me and Howie were talking about. I think this game comes down to the wire. And the second you see one of these teams get down 8, 9, where you can go get a 4.5, 5.5 on the other side, or get a plus 200, plus 250, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm just hoping for a 8-2 start to the game, and I'm hitting the other side no matter what it is, as long as it gets over 4 points. So that's going to be my plan.
The game right after it, same conference, St. Louis, Missouri, Enterprise Center, same place downtown. You got Evansville, which finished up 500, playing Drake, 25-6. Yeah. Obviously, the number one. This is a scary game. Drake's minus 13.5. I can see Evansville making this game real close.
Yeah, that I don't have a play on that one. I do have a play. What was the other one I was looking at down there? What's your take on the Oral Roberts South Dakota game tonight?
I like Oral Roberts in this situation.
Right? It's again 2 teams that you're not used to seeing with these records.
They're minus 4.5. I'm not putting too much that the game is in South Dakota, in Sioux Falls. I think Oral Roberts probably has better talent. I think they probably have more talent.
I'm going almost the name brand there on that one. Okay. Oral Roberts. This is not just because it's Oral. This is a team that should be stepping up this time of year.
South Dakota's not that great this year. They're really not.
Yeah. What about what else you like tonight?
The other game that cracks me up, and I'm telling you this right now, you got Pepperdine is playing San Diego at 9 tonight. We all saw Pepperdine yesterday, which I'm sorry, that was one of the funniest things I've seen in 20 years.
I've never seen it.
Dude,
I've never seen a game 58-6.
This team came out like they literally just came out of a crack house instead of a locker room.
Yeah.
That was
crazy.
Amazing. I bet them when they were plus 32.5, and as soon as I bet them, they were down 50. I was laughing. I'm watching the game, and I'm like, all right, that kid's open for a layup. The kid throws the ball in the stands.
Yeah.
They must have had 23 turnovers in like the first 10 minutes. It was nuts.
I don't think people know. Bill, guess what Pepperdine's record was this year?
Sucks.
12-19. They're up 59-8. But I mean, listen, this game I think there's value on San Diego here. This line opened at like 1.
Hell yeah.
And it's up to 3.5. If you're giving me
First of all, San Diego's got a better team. They're plus 3.5. Pepperdine.
I think this is just steam from yesterday.
I could see Pepperdine losing by 20 in this game. I really could.
This is 3.5. Dude, 3.5 during conference tournament play is like 7.5, right? If you can get over that 3-point basket, that's a big number. I'm taking a 3.5 at San Diego in this one.
And if you're a coach that coached Pepperdine yesterday,
you're scared to death.
you want to win by 20 or 25.
You're scared.
You don't want to win by 50.
Yeah.
Because
Now
what
you
do
guys
tell
think
your
they're
fucking
ballers.
kids after the game, man? like, hey, kids, good job, great effort. I think we played a fully retarded squad out there today. Look, half these kids were blind, Jeff. I'm surprised there wasn't a kid in wheels. That was the most fucking just devastating beatdown I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, that was very ugly. Very ugly. Anything else you like tonight? You got to lean on this Dayton VCU team. What's up with the fucking guard on VCU? Is he still out?
Yeah, he's out. So I took Dayton and all my parlays. They just got to win by 1. VCU is one of those bipolar teams that could come, but without this kid playing, I don't want to go.
Yeah, I'm not going near it. It's like Kolek on Matt Marquette. When he's out, you got to stay away from it. And then, Bill, you said you have a couple plays you love tomorrow. Now that we're at that point, I know you wanted to throw them in randomly when it wasn't fitting the show plan. Now it does. Who do you like tomorrow, Bill Rupp?
Houston and Duke.
Talk to us.
Duke's not going to lose at home to North Carolina. No way. Hoffman's going to be pumped.
Oh, Hoffman's going to be pumped.
Yeah.
They're going to win it for Hoffman.
Bill likes Duke because Hoffman's going to be pumped.
They're going to be pumped.
College basketball expert, guys.
We're going to be pumped at Cameron Indoor. So if Hoffman's pumped, they're pumped. I love it. And Houston's not losing. I mean, what are we? Let's be honest. Come on.
Houston's not losing again.
No, Houston's covered for me probably more than any other team this year.
Yeah, they're not losing. So
Houston. Howie, you want Duke? What are you thinking about Duke, North Carolina?
I like Houston tomorrow. I do like Houston. I like Tennessee at home in that league, in the SEC. But unfortunately, man, I think North Carolina takes care of business. They just have a better team.
Yeah, I'm gonna be probably staying off that one early. Villanova Creighton tomorrow is there's no lines tomorrow, guys. There's 4 lines out. There's literally Villanova, Creighton, Houston, Kansas, Kentucky, Tennessee, and North Carolina Duke. Those are the only lines out anywhere right now, and they don't have money lines.
We'll tell you this. Whatever the line is on Georgia at Auburn, let's say it's 32. Take Auburn.
Yeah.
Georgia's going to be out of this game in the first 5 minutes. That's just, they can't play in Auburn. They've never been able to play in Auburn.
Yeah. Yeah. What about this Villanova Creighton before we let you go? I mean, Villanova's been playing their best ball of the year. Creighton obviously has been playing great on the road. This is a spot where, Villanova was looking like they finally turned it around, playing great, and then they lose to Seton Hall, right? Which Seton Hall is not that bad.
No.
But, I mean, what do we think here?
I mean, it's tough. It's tough to bet against Creighton, but let's say that line comes out. I would think, Tommy, it's going to be Villanova plus 6.5, plus 7.5. I'm guessing.
Ready? It's out. Villanova plus 1.5. That is the biggest. That's why I'm asking, because how is that line not bigger? This looks like you almost got to take Nova. It looks like something
that
shady.
tells me that basically Creighton already knows they have the 1 seed for the Big East. They're locked in for a 2 seed.
They're not though. They're not. I mean, we know you. I know you misspoke. UConn's the 1 seed for the Big East, but Creighton's actually in a dogfight with Marquette for the 2 seed. They're both 13 and 6.
In the Big East, Creighton's going to have one of the 2 4-1 seeds. Is what I mean.
Right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So they're locked in already. They know they have a bye next Wednesday. So yeah, it makes you wonder. Like Villanova has to win this to have any chance.
Yeah.
They can't lose. It's a scary game, man.
That's a scary one. Yeah, it's a scary game right there. That I'll be staying away from. And then Tennessee, Kentucky. Do you have any interest in Kentucky plus 8.5 against Tennessee?
Tennessee's playing better than anybody.
Yeah, they are playing right now. They're playing really good. I don't love them either, but they are playing really good right now.
They're playing just really well right now. They're rebounding. The guards are. That's a team right now that I have. One of the 3 teams I have going to the Final Four.
Tell you who else is playing really good right now. Kentucky.
They are.
That's the thing. It's
fucking the Shepherd. Reece Shepherd's going to be a number 1. He's going to be in the first round.
That's your boy. That's your boy, Shep.
Yeah, they are playing well. They don't play D. They don't need to.
Yeah.
They're scoring 90 points again. Those guards are good.
That game's probably going to go to the moon.
Let's look at the over on that one.
Yeah, that's probably going to go to the moon. All right, Howie Dewey. I know you're building the draft guide and you got all your notes being brewed up. Just keep building. It'll be out next week for you guys. College basketball March Madness guide. The bracket Bible will be for you guys, ready to rock next week. So get ready. In the meantime, sign up at 4Deep right now. Howie Dewey, thank you, my friend.
Later.
I just made like 5 conference tournament parlays that I'm very excited about. Let's give you an update on the games that are live now before we kick it over to Bill Rupp with NBA. Told you guys Indiana State, you could hit that live 11.5. They're up 14 right now. My playback stopped on my TV. So we got Indiana State up 14 for deep subscribers. Max bet, High Point Live, Indiana first half game. Put that fucking shit to bed. There's not even a money line on the board. And then we have Winthrop, who is up 14-11. They went down 6-2, I believe, early. Now they're up 14-11. We have a play on them. And that's pretty much it for right now. And then we got Belmont, Northern Iowa starting at 3:30, which we told you probably going to wait and catch a live line, getting over 4 on that. Kick it over to Bill Rupp for NBA.
Let's see. So last night was fucking awesome. That Denver game was fucking great. That was a playoff game last night.
Must win?
I mean, wasn't really must win, but that was a fucking playoff game. I mean, that was awesome.
Who won? I didn't even look at it. I was too busy licking my wounds watching college basketball. What happened?
Denver, which I put out after yet again another game-winning missed shot by Mr. Tatum. I mean,
I think the Celtics plus 350, I think it was, or 325, and Tatum missing a fucking open layup. What a bitch.
Open layup. How about the open 3 or open 2 in the corner at the end?
It's always a free throw.
It was a walk-in layup.
Oh, 0 for 6 on game-winning shots this year. He's completely taken himself out of the MVP. Just bad. I mean, but that might have been the finals preview last night. We're going to find out a lot tonight, Tommy. What do you, your boys, Milwaukee is playing the Lakers tonight.
Is Giannis back?
This is a playoff game.
All in Milwaukee.
Really?
Yep.
Let's see.
Let's see where the line's going here on this, because Lakers are a big public team. Let's see what we're looking at here. We're looking at the Lakers. Oh yeah. Flip through 0. Money line Bucks. Give it to me.
Honest is game time, but I'm almost.
He's playing against
Lillard's been awesome too.
Oh, what are you doing? Hey, come on. Oh, how you doing? Coming close to playoff time. Lillard's
you're putting that out, Bucks?
What? I like the Bucks money line, yeah.
All right.
I'm not gonna jump you on it though, since you brought it to me.
No,
I
really don't. I don't know.
If you're not putting it out, I'll put it out.
No,
yeah.
I'm not. I don't want to bet against.
Yeah, I'm gonna put out the Bucks
but
minus 150.
I'm leaning Bucks. It's gonna be like a last second bet for me.
Okay, I'm on Bucks minus 115. I like the line movement too. You do have a lot of public on the Bucks, but you're looking at the Lakers open at minus 120. They're up to plus 120. Whenever that flips through 0, that's not a good sign for the Lakers. So I do like the Bucks in that.
Yeah. Tonight, Orlando and the Knicks got to see if Brunson's going to be playing. Timberwolves played a fucking awesome game last night. Towns is done for the regular season. He might be back for the playoffs, they said. He's got a meniscus tear. He's getting an operation. That's a huge blow for them. But, I mean, they still got Edwards, who had the best block I've ever seen. And they got the Defensive Player of the Year, Gobert, over there. I hate to do it. I hate betting on the Cavs. But if everybody's playing tonight for the Cavs, I got to take them, minus 135. If everyone's in, I'm taking them. Minnesota, back-to-back, they played a great game last night.
They should have lost to the Pacers last night.
Yeah. Listen, it's a hard
I did see that.
Hard game after this one. So I'm on the Cavs tonight, minus 135. I have a play that I've already put out, but you got to sign up for that one.
Hey, Bill Rupp, I don't.
And Milwaukee, like I said, it's going to be a last second for me. I'm leaning Milwaukee, but I think it's going to be a fucking great game.
All right. So, yeah, I like this spot for Milwaukee. All these big games going forward now, as long as there's not crazy line movement on the other side. Get that rebound. Oh, boy. Just sweating the last 2 minutes of this fucking game. I'll keep you updated on it.
Denver was awesome last night. That game was great. It was playoff feel. The rest of these games are kind of shitty. What I have noticed, you got to watch out for the Pelicans. Like Tommy was saying early on in the playoffs, they could beat anyone. They're like the Lakers. They could beat anyone, and then they can get swept. right out in the playoffs. So
what's their? How am I doing on those futures?
I don't know what their.
Are they still winning the Pelicans?
Yeah.
Right. We would probably hit all those. I had a max bet on them making the playoffs. Had a max bet on them over 500. We got them win the championship. We got all kinds of shit on the Pelicans there, so we're loaded up for deep subs.
Yeah, they're the 5th seed right now.
What? Let me read the futures, and you tell me if we hit them. Here's the futures that I gave out on the Pelicans. Bill, what is their record?
They are 37-25.
All right, so we got Pelicans. I'm just trying to find. They're what? 37-25.
Yep.
Tommy G, where is it? I can't. If I don't find it in a second, I'm just gonna skip this. All right, I can't find it. Yeah, but I know we won it. That's all you need to know.
6.5 out. It's that 5 through 5 through 8 seed, 5 through 7 seed is going to be close. I don't know if the Warriors or the Lakers could catch up to get into that 6th seed, 5th seed. So I think it's going to be New Orleans, Phoenix, and Sacramento.
Found them. All right. Pelicans to make the playoffs. Max bet. They're going to make playoffs, right?
Yeah.
All right. Pelicans over 42.5 wins. 3 units.
Yeah.
All right. That's going to win. All right. That's 8 units. What about the division winner plus 250? They're going to win the division?
Yeah. Let me see.
We need to hedge something.
So right now, they are 2.5 up on Dallas, which looks good. But I don't know Dallas. I don't know.
Dallas has got 3 games against the Warriors coming up. I know that.
So up and
And
down.
the Warriors are hungry. Yeah.
As
So
of right now, you're looking good.
all right, so we're plus 250, and then we got them plus 5,500 to win the title, which I'm sure that's great value now because they were shit when we bet. All right, so good. Tommy G just walks in, 10 units. There you go. NBA futures.
Yeah,
Bill, why don't you do college? I'll do NBA. How about that?
There you
We'll
go.
just switch. All right. Any other NBA before I switch over to hockey?
No, not the rest of these games suck tonight. Like I said, I got to see if Brunson's playing, and right now I'm on the Cavs. So I like the Cavs a lot with this home game. As long as everyone's playing, I'm in.
All right. Moving over to hockey, got some interesting shit happening here. One, fuck you, Edmonton. Edmonton's been a fucking cheat code. Let's go. Indiana State up 18. Suck it, trolls.
I parlayed them with Verstappen.
Fucking suck it, dick.
Verstappen this morning.
Tommy G's back.
It was probably the easiest thing. I put it out live. Some of the people got it. Verstappen to win the pole, minus 240. It actually got down to minus 190 after I put it out. I parlayed Verstappen to win the pole with everything over the weekend. O'Malley, fucking Indiana State right now, fucking Duke and Houston tomorrow. I got shit with fucking stuff in weeks from now. That was the easiest bet I could get. And of course, Verstappen wins the pole. Tommy, do you realize what this guy's doing?
Bro.
Many
Yes.
people
And
don't
I
talk
also
about
realize.
F1. People don't talk about it. But do you understand what this guy is doing? He is dominating this sport more than anybody has ever dominated anything in the world. How can somebody be so good at driving a car? Like, so much better than everybody else.
I mean, dude, he's got.
Absolutely. It's insane what he's doing in the sport. Insane.
Yeah. And
He's
they
got to
keep-
be cheating, dude.
Right. It's like, what is he doing? Steroids for his feet to push the pedal harder? It's got to be something in the car, right?
I don't know what he's doing, but whatever he's doing, it's amazing. He's winning. He's killing it. If you guys want to put him in now, he's minus 700 to win this weekend. Yeah, it's a lot, but you can just guarantee a win. So if you would have been signed up, you would have got the minus 240 on him to win the poll, which already happened, and you would be set up for the weekend like I am.
I just got to go talk shit to the burner accounts. Just posted it for the day so far. Lost by a joke on the first bet. High Point win. High Point Indiana State money line win. High Point minus 10.5 win. Indiana State minus 11 win. 4-1 to start today. We only had like 2 wins all of yesterday. So 4-1 start today. This is March. Get the fuck on board. We are back. Let's go. All right. Hockey. Edmonton fucked me yesterday. I got trolled for hockey yesterday, Bill. I got someone in the chat, because I lost both my hockey bets yesterday, saying they're going to fade my hockey.
I mean,
I'm up 68 units since
I know.
February 1st.
I can't stand
I
you.
had a bad
but
day.
I can't stand you, but that's insane.
When I saw that, I'm like, guys, and then you go to the chat log, they just showed up for the first time ever a day ago. It's like, you're not new here. Everyone cycles back in March and comes back. You're not new here. I'm going to check this email and see who this is. You just made a burner. You're not new. Fuck out of here. But there are a couple hockey games I'm interested in tonight. The Kraken, believe it or not, against the Jets. I have some minor interest in the Kraken here. The Kraken are 28-23 on the year, the third to last place in their division. They're on fucking fire right now. This team has to have won like fucking 10 of their last 12 games. Let me just see here. Kraken schedule.
Somebody just posted, SP Sports Fan, SF Sports Fan just posted, breaking news. President Biden will sign off on the banning of TikTok when it passes the vote next week.
Evan's life in shambles.
Wow.
Cap.
Kraken are 7. I mean, and what is Biden trying to do? Not
No
get
cap
elected?
on that. No cap on that.
Dude, Biden can't sign off on that for an election. You lose the whole millennial vote because they're going to blame him.
No,
All Trump has to do is come out and say, I'm going to try and bring TikTok back. And that's it. And he wins the election.
Bro, I don't think that they understand how the young people are going to vote on it.
That's all they care. They're fucking. The reason they're banning TikTok, Bill, is because it's brainwashing people like you and turning them into fucking zombies. They're drug addicts on TikTok. All Bill did was replace heroin with TikTok. That's all that fucking happened over the last 8 years. Once you take away their heroin, they're gonna want to kill you. You want to talk about storming?
Bill's just sitting there injecting TikTok.
We might show up in Congress. TikTok.
He said we.
TikTok.
Well, you want to talk about Jan 6? Wait till the day
Evan,
TikTok gets banned.
drive down to my house, pick me up, and we'll go right now.
Yeah, I was
It's
just
gonna
gonna
be
say
Evan and
on
Bill
January
fucking
6th.
We're gonna at Rackets. It's gonna be just me and you left on the show.
Imagine there's an
We
insurrection
can
of
just watch them
TikTok
two
kids.
fucking retards
A
go
tick
pick them up.
erection.
He did say that. Oh,
my-
shit.
They're gonna riot. These kids. They're gonna riot. Like that's what's gonna happen.
Congress still
But,
has to pass it. There's still
Evan,
hope.
you're done, Evan.
There's
It's
hope.
over.
There's
It's
hope.
50-0, and the president said he's banning it. Your only shot is bite dance cells. That's it. You have no other shot. Stop being in denial. It's gone, unless bite dance sells. Which I can't.
I'm putting my bid in right now. I will buy it for $500,000 right now. 500,000. 500,000
If
gas.
there was ever a time to start a GoFundMe, now's the time. You take whoever wants to buy it from ByteDance, and you add like 150 billion to it, because everyone on TikTok, they give fucking kids money on TikTok just for bouncing around like this.
Listen, I'm gonna start one. I'll put in the first 500,000, and whoever wants to send me the money, and we'll buy it.
Dude,
It'll
Trump
be
2024.
By the people for the people.
Can you get me to 10,000 followers so I could go monetize and go live? That's all I want. If you're gonna buy,
I'll give you right away.
can you give me 10 million?
I'll hit the button.
Let's go. Can I be Tom like on MySpace? I'm the first friend
But
everyone has to follow.
As Evan says on his
Picture your
videos,
stupid ass face.
Tom on TikTok.
as Evan says on his videos, do not buy followers.
Don't buy
No,
followers.
I'm saying you make everyone have to follow me.
Oh yeah, of
Like
course.
MySpace, Bill, with Tom.
yeah,
You're everyone's first friend, Tom.
Yeah.
There we go.
definitely you.
Tick Tom. So we're gonna be going here to see Racket. Every time I say a pun, I have to look at them. Seattle
Hello.
Kraken are 7-2-1. Kraken. They were 21-23-11 just like fucking 2 weeks ago. I like the Kraken in this spot, dude. They're playing Winnipeg. Winnipeg's been pretty good too. Winnipeg's been hot. Winnipeg's got one of the best records in all of hockey. Line movement's shady. Public's all over fucking Winnipeg. Line opened at -140. 80% of the public is on Winnipeg. Line's down to -120. Kraken are hot. Let me get the Kraken. Let's get this Kraken +115. Another team that's been playing a lot better of late is the Ducks. I know they're 5-4. They're 5-4-1 in their last 10. But they've been playing a lot of fucking close games. They've been playing everybody tough right now. Their last, let me just go here, 2-1 win, 2-1 loss, 4-3 win, 6-4 win, 4-2 loss against Nashville, who's great, 3-2 shootout. They're right there in all their fucking games. So You could take a small stab on the Ducks plus 270 against the Stars here. But what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to take the Ducks here on the alt duck line instead of puck line. We're going to take the Ducks here. I think we can get them 2.5 or 3.5. And I'm going to pair them with the Lanch. We're going with the Avs minus 240. That's 143. So if you take the Ducks plus 3.5, and you'll get a better line on that on MGM. Ducks plus 3.5 with the Avalanche money line. That's minus 143 on FanDuel. On MGM, that should be way better. I don't know, Ev, if you're looking at it on.
Tommy,
I'm on
I'm officially out on Cleveland. Donovan Mitchell and Strus are both out. So.
Okay, so they're out, both of them.
No Cleveland for me.
All right, so let's go here.
How could they be sitting in playoff time, Bill?
I mean, these are must-win games, Rackets.
Rackets, I have no idea, bro.
There we go. There's a better one. Go do it on
I will say, you were the first one talking about how the NBA is like literally just like nothing but playoff games. The rest, well, at least the Western Conference for like the rest of the season. I will give you credit. I heard Kendrick Perkins talking about it. McAfee yesterday or 2 days ago, and he's like, every single game from here on out, and there's a playoff game in the West. And I'm like, Bill Rupp is smiling right now.
Me and Big Perk, baby.
Yeah. Meanwhile, rewind 6 months ago when fucking Bill wanted Big Perk fired because he was trying to be their gambling handicapper. Now all of a sudden it's me and Big Perk.
Big Perk.
You were ready to tweet at him. I had to
Perk
stop
45, baby.
Perk and Rupp in the mornings.
Oh, he kicked you out, Rackets.
I'm out, dude. I got booted from Perk.
Hey, listen, Rackets. There's a home right here with the original guy who found it, not Bill. Bill's not your guy. I'm your guy. Remember that. So let's go over.
I'm Bill's original New York guy.
Yeah, your friend is his friend's original New York guy.
Yeah.
The Avalanche money line Ducks plus 3.5 is only minus 131 over there. You could also do 2.5. I like a little stab on the money line there. I do like the ad. I'm staying away from the Red Wings Coyotes game, but 4 games today. We actually got a couple bets out of it.
We have a bet for tomorrow too that we're forgetting.
Okay,
Bruins overtime.
Bruins overtime tomorrow. Let's go. We're 1-1 on it this year, plus 360 every time it comes out. Let's hit it again. Who are they playing?
I put it out.
Penguins.
Yesterday.
What'd you say, Bill?
I'm 0-1. I put it out yesterday. It lost, so 0-1 for me.
Bill's putting out my Bruins overtime discovery.
You put it out yesterday?
Yes, I did.
Did?
It's my bet. Yes.
When? Let me see. Where?
I mean, Bill, it's my bet. Bill, I literally discovered it.
I put it out before you because I didn't think you.
Bill, it's my bet.
You didn't put it out.
I'm not going to race to the computer at 12 in the morning to beat you to a bet.
Okay, then I won't put it out again. I didn't know if you remembered.
He beat me to it, so it's his, Rackets.
I didn't say it was mine.
That's like Rackets being like, oh, I think I like Ostapenko later.
I just said I was 0-1. I put it out. I didn't see you put it out. You edited it and then you put it after you saw it.
No, that's like you saying I won't have any bets. I have no bets.
Put it out with it, Ed, Bill.
You're a sneaky little fuck.
Bill, it's with the subs lost on it.
I see it right next to it. It says edited.
Because you got to put the check mark or the loss in.
Edited, I see.
Rackets, do you hear this, kid?
You didn't even put the check mark or the loss yet.
There is. There's
so
a little.
That just proves it again, Bill Rupp.
Bill, there's a little black square next to it.
You edited it.
Look at yes, there's a black square.
Oh, there's not a black square and there's not an edited next to any of the other ones.
Bill, it's the whole post that's edited, not that game.
Negative.
Dude, Rackets, I need you checked in here. Does he understand that when you edit a post, that edited comes up after the last game on all the time? He thinks, look at my hashtag. He thinks I just edited the Bruins OT. Every fucking one, Bill. The edited's on the last game, you fucking idiot.
It just so happens to be the Bruins.
Bill, I started the show saying we lost Bruins overtime yesterday. Why would I volunteer a loss to myself?
I put it out. I don't know what you did.
Oh, my God. Guys, this is what I got to deal with all day and all night. Let's move on. Do we have UFC this week?
Yeah,
yes.
we have
Sugar Show. We have Sugar Show. I forgot.
Part of my fucking biggest bet of the year.
Oh, yeah. My guy.
Listen, I gave you my bet of the week last week in UFC. Listen, I'm a jack of all trades, dude.
Bill's never lost a bet.
Not only do I kill college basketball, kill NBA, kill everything else, I took the fucking UFC over my shoulder last week and said, here's the best bet. Fucking Nurmagomedov plus 160 to win by fucking points. And what
Wondering your mama.
America Mama won by points.
We can't bring in the closer before. We have to do NASCAR.
Oh, we got Ghost. Oh, Evan.
I'm catching on.
I tried to trap you. I didn't try to trap you. I just forgot.
I got to go back to work, though. I have one tennis play for tomorrow. Diane Perry plus 185 against Layla Annie Fernandez. I think it's at 2 o'clock tomorrow. It could take place on fucking Sunday with all the rain they've been having. I don't know. Diane Perry plus 185.
Rackets, go put that in real quick before Bill puts it in and takes credit for it.
No, he can have it. It's fine.
Listen, I already got my futures. We've spoken on Rupp and Rackets, so don't worry.
Later.
Get
I
out of
already
here.
know who I like.
What up, Goat?
Nothing. Just enjoying a standard day here at 4 Deep. Howie was naked underneath his shirt.
Most people are
Bill's
naked under. Well, I'm
everyone's
naked under my
naked
shirt.
under-
Bill's twisting you sideways. You didn't know what was next. Standard day here.
So Howie's naked under? I'm naked under my shirt too.
Everyone's
Yeah,
naked.
is your chest hair showing? I was a
I
little
mean, if I
turned
do
on. by
this,
Howie.
I got a little bit of chest hair. Not too much. Not too much for an Italian. What do we got this week there, Marcotte? And how was last week? What went on? That was a fucking pretty fun race.
Last week we got a little unlucky, but not a bad week. We hit Chastain group winner. We hit Chastain top 5. Couple of nice.
I
plays.
jumped on something. What did I jump on? I hit.
The winner.
Oh, I jumped on with you guys for Larson. Yeah.
Yeah,
Jumped
and
on
we were
Larson
on
live.
Larson. We just didn't love his odds pre-race.
Yeah, plus 350. Yeah, I got him plus 310 live, so that helped. What about this week? What are we looking at?
At Phoenix, short track should be fun. Good track, playoff track. Some interesting stats here. What is this? 312 laps.
You know what we could do next time, Trev? Why don't you put the stats on the computer in front of the camera?
How would I do that?
Or you just do the computer that you're facing?
Yeah,
Put the stats on. Yeah, so you don't
I
have
got-
to do that.
This is NASA.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. You got 19 monitors. You know, you just put the stats here. Like I do. I have my stats in front of me, so I'm like, bum, bum.
I mean, that's because you're seasoned and I'm just a newbie.
Yeah. It takes season to not put it on the fucking computer all the way on the corner. So what do you like on this track?
So I think it's a Blaney weekend. I'm going to have him to win. I'm going to have him top 3. Got him at plus 185 for top 3, all over Blaney this weekend. He has finished second in 3 of 4 his last 4 here. So
What's the story with this track? What's this like? Is there any specific
short track tires, track position? Going to be on Logano. Logano's another guy like he's a short track guy. Certain guys just run better at short tracks. Logano over Truex at minus 115. There's number 2 and number 3 is Kyle Busch over Bell plus 100. Bell has had some real shitty racing luck.
Yeah, he hasn't looked good the last couple of times. Or did he just get bad luck?
No, yeah, he looks good. His car is good. He's not having good luck. So I'm gonna tone it down on him, and once that gets past that luck, I'm gonna be back on Bell. But Kyle Busch has been really fast. He fucked up last week. Speeding penalty.
Well, I was just gonna ask you that,
car.
Trevor. Is he is this a very pit reliant course, the short tracks? Are they more or less reliant on the pit than normal races?
Same. I mean, it's just
whatever
track,
race,
it's going to be tighter.
Right. So, because whatever race the pit comes into play, I'm completely out on Kyle Busch because he gets a fucking penalty every third race.
Yeah,
it's insane. I mean, he has to lead NASCAR in pit penalties every year. Either he's overdriving the box, he's speeding, someone's rolling a tire through the fucking what the fuck is going on with his pit crew?
He has not been very diligent this year. They've been on him.
It's him. Yeah, he's the one who's missing the box. He's the one who's speeding out half the time.
So again, but he's had a fast car. And last year, his car, he had a new team. His car wasn't always there. He wasn't always on the same page with his crew. This year so far, right, every race he's had a fast car. He's been right there. He's fucked up, but I like him this weekend. I think he's going to be fast again. His average finish here is 11th. 3 out of his last 4 have been a top 10. I think he beats that. I think he's a good top 5 candidate.
All right, cool. And then you'll have the rest of the bets out once the qualifying and everything happens this week. Bill, what are you thinking on the short track? Got anything you're looking at now? Any truck series?
I like Blaney. I also like Chastain.
Yep.
Chastain a lot. And then I'm going to be on Ty Gibbs, top 10. Kind Ty Gibbs is slowly putting everything together. Like him a lot. And then tomorrow, I'm all over Byron, plus 240 to win the Xfinity race. He's dropping down. He should dominate. He's very good at this course. He's going to dominate tomorrow. And at plus 240 right now, Byron to win.
Okay. Yeah. And it looks like, who was it? Who was that? Byron. That was the one. All right. So you got Byron to win there, Bill?
Tomorrow, yep. And there's no truck this week. So last week we had 2 races. Again, we had the Xfinity race and the Cup race. So we've hit a race at least 1 or 2 every single week so far. And no truck today, but Byron tomorrow, plus 240.
Is there a better deal in sports than our company? I mean, Jesus Christ.
Tomorrow with Byron.
Pick a fucking sport.
Be careful on DraftKings, too. These fuckers did a really good job with the driver's props this week. There's usually a lot of, in my opinion, mess ups. I usually smash props. But they got one on here, like, just for example, stay away. Don't even bet it. Blaney versus Chastain. No thanks. Those are going to be 2 of the favorites. They're going to have 2 of the best cars. They're going to be running. Why bet it? Why bet it?
They did a lot of. They paired them up well. You mean?
Yeah. They did a really good job this week. But yeah,
takes away the edge. All right, Trev. Talk to you soon, my dude.
Love you guys. Later,
bro. Later. All right. Now we come with the closer. Now we'll get Mikey coming in. We got Mike. There he is. Here's the closer. I
got one more for Sunday. Tommy.
Can I give Mike his fucking closer music, please?
Gibbs.
I mean,
I'm gonna play my own closer music when you introduce me.
Play some Enter Sandman.
No, you gotta introduce me first.
All right. Well, Bill wants to cut you off right when you come in.
I got another bet.
Get
out.
Good.
Well, Bill, it took Trevor 15 minutes to log off. Why didn't you do it in there?
Because I just found a better line. The line is shaded. Gibbs minus 156 over Bowman on Sunday. It's minus 170 on DraftKings. It's minus 156 on FanDuel, which is a great line. I'm going to have him in the top 10. I think Gibbs does great. This might be a race Gibbs could actually win, too.
All right, cool. Mike, you have music?
I have my intro music.
There's no way this is going to come through.
That's awful.
I think we just got demonetized.
We can't hear it. Yeah, we can. We're going to get demonetized because of your music. Thanks, Mike.
Italiano Vero.
I think we may be all right in that one, because it was broken up.
Yeah.
Can't hear it.
You can't. Language. And we couldn't hear it.
Enter Sandman, Hell's Bells, PD Bagpipes, they're all played out, you know?
Yeah, well, I mean, listen, I call you Mariano Rivera. Play Enter Sandman. That's why. All right, Mo, what do we like? What talk to me about last week? Talk to me about Tyson, Jake Paul, and then we'll get into this card.
I mean, the Tyson Jake Paul thing, I mean, how much more of a circus? Every time this guy fights, we're on here saying that you can't bet it, it's a circus and blah, blah. And I love Mike Tyson so much. It's just like, it's so painful. I mean, they're showing like him hitting the pads and everybody's getting excited about it, but it was like from 4 years ago, you know, like everybody's like circulating it. Like Tyson hitting those pads in the ring is like recent. It's not. It's from 4 years ago when he was going to fight Bernard Hopkins. I don't know what the hell Tyson's going to look like or feel like, but after that, when he was hitting the pads, he made a comment that like he couldn't move his body for 3 days and felt like he was in a car crash. I mean, the Jake Paul thing's got to stop. It's just
so what do you think this is just, do you think it's rigged? What do you think
you know what I think, Tommy? I just think that everyone's going to buy it. I mean, Jesus Christ, they're in Cowboy.
Well, you don't need to buy it because it's going to be on Netflix, so we can all watch it for free.
But if you're not, then you're subscribing to Netflix. So either way, whatever his deal is with them, it's genius. Everybody's going to want to watch it. I want to watch it. You know, I don't want to watch it, but I want to watch it.
Hold on one second. Also, Mike, I'm cutting you off to kick to you. Is Ngannou tonight? Anthony Joshua?
I don't know.
Bill, when is this? It says 6:10 on FanDuel. I know it's.
No, it's not tonight.
It's like another thing that's like crazy. I mean, like, who cares about that? I don't care.
I do. I do.
Stop.
I'm betting Ngannou plus 400 at that fight. Ngannou fucking should have won the last fight. Right, Bill?
Yeah, and that didn't even make any sense. All of a sudden, he's going to come in and outbox Tyson Fury. I mean, nothing makes sense with all that.
I mean, dude, you better believe I'm taking a stab on him against Joshua, who's not as good.
The Ngannou boxing match.
Yeah, boxing.
Oh, yeah, today.
It is today?
Yeah.
It's at 6 o'clock. All right, let me put that out. I'm going to go Ngannou plus, what is it? Plus 330 on FanDuel. We got a better line, Bill?
Plus 260 on DraftKings.
We got to bet him, right?
I would after his performance.
After last time? I mean, fuck, we got to. Let's go plus 330 on Ngannou. Obviously, it's going to be a small stab, just a little fuck around money. But give us a little 6 p.m. action, getting ready for the 7 o'clock games. All right, Mikey, talk us through this. We got fucking Sugar Show this weekend. How's the card, top to bottom? I haven't really dove into it.
It's actually a really good card. There's a lot of good fights on this card. Some circus type fights, some rematches.
Wow, this card's stacked.
Yeah, it's a good card. It's a
Barber, Blades, Peter Yan, Gilbert.
How about Jailton Almeida against Curtis Blades?
Jailton Almeida, Dustin Poirier. Wow.
Peter Yan. I mean, a great card.
This is it's a really good card. Pedro Munoz is like in the fucking prelims.
Yeah, no, it's a great card.
Wow.
It's a great card.
All right, well, talk to me. Let's start off with the headlining fight. I'm sure that's not in your parlay.
No, I mean, honestly, I kind of think Vera wins. I mean, I heard Bill touting O'Malley, but
he's just taking it out of my mouth and putting it into his mouth.
Yeah,
that's
but
I'm on
so
O'Malley.
then, of course, O'Malley has the striking edge and the speed and whatnot, but what is Marlon Vera known for? I mean, he's extremely, extremely durable. He has never been finished in 31 fights. Early in his career, he really showcased his jiu-jitsu. He's got very good grappling, but then most recently, he's been falling in love with the stand-up. But he's somebody that's going to be in O'Malley's face, the entire fight as long as it lasts. He's got very good low kicks. I think O'Malley might even come out flat here, off a huge win against Aljo, and he didn't really want this fight, O'Malley. It was kind of forced upon him. So I wouldn't be surprised, if Vera wins this fight outright. And, at plus 210, I'm leaning more towards Vera plus 210 than I am O'Malley minus near 300. I'll tell you that.
Okay. I'm on O'Malley. I obviously, listen, you guys know, Mike, you can vouch for me. I owned thesugarshow.com, right? That's how early I was in on O'Malley. I love the fucking kid. Mike, you like him. You're just not as big of a believer as I am in him.
I liked him more, put it that way. Yeah. I did like him more in the past than I do currently. But I love Chito Vera too, and I don't know if you saw all the stuff leading up to it with Chito Vera telling him to suck his dick.
Yeah.
I mean, Vera's tough.
Vera's a tough kid, and he's awkward enough that it could make it a tough. I mean, listen, O'Malley's really only shown one style, right? He's gonna fucking come out, he's gonna piece you up and knock you out. But I don't know. I can't.
But Tommy, here's another thing too. We've seen 2 times now the Pedro Munoz fight as well as the Vera fight, where you have these very durable, tough veterans with good leg kicks. You know what I mean? And O'Malley looked broken kind of in each of them.
That's the only thing I'm worried about with O'Malley is coming off the injury and all that kind of stuff. How well is everything been? But talk to me about a couple games that are going to be in your free play.
Well, before I even get to the free play, just to highlight some stuff. I mean, the co-main event's spectacular too with Benoit Saint-Denis, the God of War, against Dustin Poirier, who I think might be checked out as well. I like
got that bag
Saint-Denis there. Then you got Michael Venom Page coming over from Bellator, and
MVP's in this.
Yeah, and they put him with Kevin Holland, which is a great fight.
Wow, that's like the same fighter.
They're not going to wrestle, right?
That's the same fighter fighting each other.
Yeah, and I'll lead in with a bet I am going to give on a fighter again you don't know, Robelis Despain. He's a 6'7" heavyweight, a 2-time Cuban Olympic bronze medalist, and he's just got a death touch. He has 19 seconds total time in his last 3 fights. He won one by 4 seconds, one by 3 seconds, one by 12 seconds. He just touches you and your lights out. But this is the fight's in Miami, huge Cuban population. UFC signed Robelis, who's late in his career. He could either be fraud or he can be like a Michael Venom Page, but it's either going to be a quick knockout or bust no matter what. And they gave him a very immobile Josh Parisian, who's 2-4 in the UFC, lacks head movement and very stiff. I think that the play here is going to be Despain as fast as possible. That gone in 60 seconds prop is live at plus 350. But I found something I like even more. I like Despain on DraftKings. You can play those fighter parlays. So Despain and under a half a round, which is 2 minutes and 30 seconds to get the job done. I was able to get back plus 200 on that. So I played that for a free bet here, and I actually played it myself earlier. Now listen, his way to lose is if Josh Parisian gets a takedown and gets on top of him. But a Taekwondo stylist, as is very good at footwork and distancing because you have to set your feet to throw the kicks to the head. I just think that he's going to get off and knock out Parisian before Parisian grabs him. So plus 200 is a good price on that. So that's a free bet. If you have DraftKings, it's the only place you could really play it. And then another free bet is the fight right after, Michel Pereira. He's somebody I'm really big on too. I mean, I've been betting on him a lot in his UFC career. He's on a 6-fight winning streak. He's very durable, and he's fighting a one-dimensional fighter, and Mikhail Olajashuk, who's got good power and he's a good striker, but he can't defend the takedown. So Michel Pereira, if you recall, Tommy, he's the one that early in his career danced his way to the cage, does backflips and gassed out and lost against like a real bad fighter. But then he got his cardio together, improved as a fighter. He's got very good blast double legs. I think wrestling will be the difference in this fight. And you're getting him cheap enough. I only laid minus 145 on Caesars with Michel Pereira. I think that's a great line, and I think he wins the fight. So those are your 2 free bets here.
I'm going to tell you this. Interested in that. I just found something here on that Joshua Ngannou thing we're talking. Mike, Ngannou's never been knocked out in the UFC, right?
Who?
Ngannou.
Francis Ngannou, no.
Right? All right. So you're looking at, there's odds on here, Bill. If anyone did want to take Anthony Joshua, who's minus 440, Anthony Joshua to win the fight, throw the most punches, and land the most punches is minus 190. He's obviously going to throw the most and land the most in this fight. Ngannou doesn't throw a lot of punches. Just to give you an idea, Joshua to land 80-plus punches is minus 170. Ngannou to land 30-plus punches is minus 180. So you got a 50-punch difference on the line there. So you're basically doing Joshua to win with most punches thrown and landed at minus 190, which should be a lock. So I'm not betting Joshua, but if you are, guys, if you're looking to bet Joshua, the minus 190 there on FanDuel and the punch specials is way better than the fucking.
I'm watching some of it. They both look like they're chiseled out of stone.
Yeah, well, they both are. Well, that makes sense. Mike, is there any sneaky long shot you like from this week from this list? Is there any fights that you think the favorites either overvalued or something that you think could end up fucking pulling something out of their ass? Because there's a couple big ones, and not too much.
I think Pedro Munoz is a good dog stab here, fighting Kyler Phillips, who, I remember we bet on Kyler Phillips in one fight. He came out and he had like a 10-8 first round and he just completely gassed. Munoz is somebody who's never been stopped. He's somebody who's very durable, very tough to take down, and he'll just fight for your money and be in your face the whole time. You can get him at plus 185. I think that's a good bet.
I think I'm going to stab at Joanna Wood.
I kind of like Cheeto Vera.
Diane.
Plus 210. I mean,
I can't do it.
Somebody wrote in the chat here too, that he's a slow starter, which he is, but now we have a 5-round fight also. So you got to factor that in. You got some washouts. I think Gamrot's going to blow out Dos Anjos. I mean, Dos Anjos is almost 40 years old now. Gamrot's a tireless wrestler. Who's the one that you said, Tommy?
I'm going to go with a conspiracy theory play here, Mike. Joanna Wood plus 200 to start the night, only because whenever you have a full fight of cards on a pay-per-view where everyone's going to be watching, they make sure to punch you in the face or me in the face or every bettor in the face with an underdog woman's fight to start the card. So I'm just going to play the conspiracy.
She's on her way out the door, though.
It has nothing to do with logic, just straight conspiracy.
Yeah, okay, well.
Whenever I see a big card and a woman fighting first, I usually just
38 years old, now married.
Exactly who will win.
They already fought before. Moreau's beat her.
Exactly why everyone's going to load their parlays up with it and fucking get killed by Joanna Wood. All right, Mikey.
I got to say, I'm just most looking forward to the Curtis Blades, Jailton Almeida fight. I mean, that is going to be a really good fight. None of these guys ever had somebody that wanted to wrestle them, and now you have two fighters who are going to wrestle each other. So the difference maker in that fight is whoever's going to be able to attain top control, I believe, on the ground will win that fight. But that's going to be a banger.
Yeah. All right, buddy. Appreciate you.
All right, get on over to 4 Deep and let's sign up and get all the plays tomorrow.
Let's go, guys.
Discord.
Golf's popping, NASCAR's popping, hockey's popping, college basketball, UFC. Fucking what more do you need? NBA, baseball's fucking starts in 3 weeks.
What more can you ask for that our entire staff is naked under our shirts?
All of us. I don't know one person that isn't naked under their shirts here. That's 4deep.com. We stay naked under our shirts.
Chest?
No, he's hairless like a fucking.
Oh, I've got a lot of fucking hair on.
No, you look. Oh, okay, down there it is.
Hair, baby.
I took a break on the way up to the neck.
Yeah. I trim. I don't want hair popping.
All right, Mikey.
All right, guys. Thanks. We'll see you tomorrow.
Later, bro. Evan Hand. What do we miss?
Nothing. I think we're good.
Nothing. You know what we're missing? Hold on. Let me refresh. I mean, like, never seen a generation just fucking more unappreciative, complacent, and lazy than your generation, Evan. 77 likes. We went an hour and a half, probably give out 40 bets across 12 different sports. We have 496 people that have watched it all together, 196 watching it at one time, and 77 people click the fucking like. You can't even forget tips, Bill. We can't even get a clear like button. Like button. Daniel Cronin, thank you for your donation at the beginning of the show, proving you're different than all these other fucking knuckleheads. Outside of 77 of you. 77 of you I love. I probably can name the 77, Bill, who actually clicked the like button. Like the
Perfect.
Angels, Truth, Mr. Perv. Like you can go through like the 77, probably be 12 short. Click the like button, you fucking losers. By the way, Daniel Cronin did come in, said he wanted to turn 100 into 600 last weekend. You remember that, Evan?
I do.
He turned 100 into 600 by Saturday. I think he made like $1,000 last weekend.
That's what you get for being in 4 deep.
Got it. Well, 500 it was from slots, but we won't mention that. But no, he had a big weekend. So good job, Dan Cronin. Appreciate you. That's it. Bill Rupp, final words.
Sports Pass wasn't working. Now it is working, so I get to watch the fight. Let's go.
Right, let's go. Bet on Nagano. Evan Hand, final words.
I'm going to piss myself rigged.
Nice. Rupp and Rackets no today, right? What are days on that? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday?
Thursday.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Video next week, I heard, right?
Hopefully, if me and Rackets can get it done.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I'll end the promo. I'll end the promo when your video goes live.
We will have video. Yeah.
And I'll end the promo on that.
How about that?
All right. Sure you will.
How about that?
Dude, Bill's not working again till Tuesday. He's off till Tuesday now. He's going to forget all about it. Forget it.
I already forgot.
All right. 4. Howie, Dewey, Mike Constantino, Goat, Rackets, Bill, Evan. I am Tommy G. Get over to 4deep.com. I think I got it all, Evan.
Yeah, I believe so.
Final words, Evan?
Rigged.
Get over to 4deep.com. 50% off the 2-month promo. I will promise you this. This is true. It won't be here Tuesday. And you will not see it. No, it won't. I'm really ending it this weekend.
You know what that is?
Yeah, it won't. Listen, the bottom.
That's cap.
That's rigged. But the bottom line, why would you wait? Anyway, get the fuck in. We got the fucking conference tournament popping off this weekend. Futures coming out. Get over 4deep.com. Come join the mayhem. I sucked yesterday. It was the worst better in America. And today we're 4-1. That's how we bounce off the mat and throw some right hooks. 4deep.com, 50% off, less than $20 a week. Good luck. Stay cashin', motherfuckers.
Let's go!